All right. Now let's talk a little bit about the speed of light. Okay. 2.299,792,458. This is metric system, so the decimal's kind of insignificant. You can just move it, kangaroos hopping down mountain drinking chocolate milk, right? Who remembers that from grade school?
But ancient nostalgia. The metric system was not invented yet when the pyramid was built. What would you say to that?
Well, it's going to be pretty amazing once we talk about what's coming up next. Check this out. Google itself. Search what is the speed of light. Search the Great Pyramid latitude. First six digits. What do you see?
An
Same
exact
exact.
match?
Right now, these three extra numbers. People are like, "What are these three extra numbers?" That's just in addition to. Let's go look at this right on a satellite viewer for a moment. All right. All right. Why don't we go ahead and get the longitude about lined up, right? Here's the Great Pyramid way down here. Let's try to get as close as we can get to the specific speed of light. What do you think about that? Up here in the latitude. See where maybe it might take us a little bit to the pyramid, right? Could it I mean if it comes to the side, that's pretty cool, but let's see how close it gets to the middle of this very center of the Great
Yeah.
Pyramid.
I don't know how close you're going to be able to get.
All right, 299,792,458. Now this might only go to six digits here, so let's go 299 7. Wait, how many digits? No, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 digits, right? 22, 9, 6 plus 2, that's 8, I guess. Okay, 29299. Now let's type in the rest. 299,792,46. 299,792,46 with the 5 8 rounded up to 6. All right, let's see how close this gets to the center of the Great Pyramid. Iodine.
So it's an exact match, in other words.
What in the world, brother? All right, now, yeah, it looks like the center's right here, but that's just the angle. What we need to look at is the actual base because that's just how satellite stuff works. How much closer can you get to this, dude? There's only one number that's the speed of light, right? This could have been anywhere. This could have been at some guy's house up here, some apartment, some little restaurant down here. No, the speed of light itself, brothers, right in the center of the Great Pyramid.
Yeah, if it seems like that is the exact center if we use the base as the reference point, because looking at that right hand side of the pyramid, it's super short and the left side is super long. So clearly, we're not looking at the tip of the pyramid is clearly not the middle. From the angle that we're viewing it, because we're viewing it from one side. So yeah, it seems like an exact match. Even, I mean, who even uses this kind of resolution in longitude and latitude? Most people stop after a few sig figs, right? They put a few decimal points in there and they stop 3 or 4 decimals. That's more than enough for anybody. Going all the way with this number, it takes you right to the middle. I would guess it's probably the king's chamber. To be honest with you, right in the middle of
Yeah,
the king's
yeah.
chamber is where I would guess these coordinates take you to. So, but it still bothers me that the speed of light in meters per second was not yet known, nor was
The metric
meters per
system in
second
general.
invented yet.
The metric system in general was allegedly not invented until way after even the mainstream dates for the pyramid. So, a lot of people
Which I
might
think
come at us as that as an attack, though. Like, oh, how could it be that didn't exist? But is that not impressive to you? If whoever
it's
built
only
it,
more impressive, and we find all these other ratios which are clearly intentionally inserted into the Great Pyramid. When we find this ratio, I don't see any reason to say that it was not intentional. I'm more compelled to ask what is the real history of, say, the metric system? Or are we dealing with a constructor of the Great Pyramid, um, who maybe is not bound by the same things that we are? I mean, I personally believe that God can see the future. So, if God were the one that built the Great Pyramid, he would know that the metric system will be invented in the future.
And it's not only, it's like you're getting at, it's not only that whoever built it, there's pretty hardcore evidence that they were able to see into the future. It's almost like they had a particular sign written just for us, or made just for us, knowing that we, like, even using our metric system in the future. Like, what are they trying to tell us? If they're using, we were way ahead of their time. If they were just a normal person stuck inside time, yet they were communicating to us in the future, showing us they knew what our metric system was. Or what else could it be?
The more I think about it, the more I lean towards something like that. You know that I don't personally believe aliens are real. Or I don't believe that they exist. So my explanations are either somehow the ancient Egyptians knew all this, even things that weren't invented yet. I mean, it's not just a question of, oh, I'm really smart, so I discovered how to deduce pi, right? That's reasonable. That can happen. But guessing that someone in the future will make something called the metric system, and then guessing how it will work with accuracy, and then constructing a building that encodes the speed of light in a vacuum, to correspond to your building, based on a system that doesn't even exist yet, that's impossible.